I think North Star is often the first place that community-based organizations look for resources. Without that initial investment that North Star makes to these organizations, it would be very difficult to build a lot of the local movements that have been created over time.
If we didn't have North Star seeking out and making these relationships with these community-based organizations, I don't know where else they would go.
CVH started back in 1994, 1995. The impetus to start it was really 3 or 4 women who were on public assistance who really wanted to take more control over the debate and wanted to be the leadership in the organization.
Make the Road New York is a grassroots community organizing group. We work in 3 communities, predominantly immigrant communities.
Vamos Unidos, we started back in 2007 when vendors were experiencing a lot of bad treatment from authorities. Sometimes vendors that come in, they don't even look at your eyes, when they talk to you, that they've been so stepped on.
They wanted to be the ones that represented in front of decision makers, in front of the media, and also making decisions about what the policy recommendations are.
And what we do is bring folks in those communities together, some of the most marginalized people in New York City. Low-wage workers, folks who get public assistance, young people who go to some of our city's most neglected schools. We bring them together to come up with solutions.
We've created an organization with over 300 members, very conscious politically of what's going on in the city. Within 3-4 months, these are folks talking to the cameras, talking in TV, to the media crews. They know their local city council, they know their local precinct. They're very involved, and they understand that you need to be involved in order to make the change. You need to keep pressuring.
We work on campaigns that actually have real impacts in our neighborhood and in their lives, but also have citywide impacts, because very often some of the things we win don't just affect our neighborhoods, they end up affecting people across the city.
Concretely, the public housing campaign has won, working with allies and working on our own, have won a little over $200 million in funding.
North Star Fund gave Make the Road one of our first grants. It was a very vital grant when we started.
Initially, it was critical that we were able to get some funding to really both experiment and really try to develop the systems and the structures and the strategies that we're going to do effective work.
The seeds that North Star plants can grow in many different ways to impact New York City. And our organization is just one of hundreds of stories like that. Our members are just a few of hundreds of thousands of New Yorkers that North Star has impacted.
North Star Fund cambió la vida mía y de billones de personas aquí en Nueva York.